Namaste and good afternoon. I am doing this video today in English on the requests of some of my South Indian friends. This is the knowledge that I have got from my Guru, and any such spiritual knowledge or any knowledge as such is not anybody's own property. So accordingly, this knowledge also will have no copyright. You can translate this whatever I say to any other your local language, and you can publish it as your own video as well. I will never object. So we go on to Moksha part 2 through Karmayoga. Karmayoga is a very definitive term used in the Gita, and while we all know the basics of Karma Yoga, because Ma Phaleshu Kadachana, you do your work and don't worry about the results. But that is only one part. Karma Yoga actually is a very broad aspect, very broad line that you should start following if you really want to be one with the ultimate. Now, firstly, how to start Karma Yoga? How can you do a work and not think of results? Or actually, Karma Yoga doesn't mean not think of results. You think of both adverse results and punishment and rewards for your work as equal. That is Karma Yoga. That is a very difficult thing to do, because say you are into a research on any project, and after say 3 or 4 years of research, your research gets rejected. Now, according to Karma Yoga principle, you should not feel sorry. Or say your research gets published by somebody else's name, and you are either not included in the list, or you are included maybe just as your name as a passing at the last. And yet, according to Karma Yoga, even in that case, you should not feel disappointed at all, because you were not working for the reward. Even if you get a Nobel Prize, or even if you get a punishment for the same act, you should behave, your mental state should be the same. That is the essence of Karma Yoga. It's very easy to say, extremely difficult to achieve. So the first step towards Karma Yoga is to completely surrender to your Gurudev. That is the first and the most important step. Until and unless you completely surrender to your Gurudev or to the Lord, not only surrender your physical belongings, surrender yourself as well. This body is only material. The 5 tattvas, as we know. This body was made of the 5 tattvas and will go again into the 5 tattvas. Whether you burn it or you bury it or do whatever you want, it will again return to the 5 tattvas. So Prakriti, as we know, Prakriti, that is the nature, Mother Nature, a female force. Mother Nature is considered as a female force. Whatever you see, when you see a table lamp, or let me say the living things, a plant, an insect, or the non-living things, whatever you can see, whatever you can feel, they are all part of Prakriti. Purusha is something which is the all-pervasive eternal truth, the ultimate. And it is to achieve the ultimate that that is our ultimate achievement. And Karma Yoga is one, you can say, a highway to the ultimate. When you are completely submitting to his authority, you are submitting yourself, your worldly possessions, your son and daughter, your wife, and your body as well. And before doing such things and before going all out into the path of Karma Yoga, please have a clear thought that whether it is spirituality that you really want, because once you are deeply into this road, then you shouldn't turn back, because you should have your priorities of the life absolutely clear. And that it is not necessary that it will come at the age of at the young age. Maybe it can come at 40, it can come at 50, or even at an older age. But once it comes, then you are in the right path, in this path. Karma Yoga at a very young age occurred to Sri Ram. If you read that book, Yoga Vasishtha, you will understand that Lord Ram, at the age of a very tender age of possibly 14 or 15, understood Karma Yoga. But then he was Lord Ram. We are not all Ram, so let us not discuss that. Even if you understand that yes, you want spirituality when you have mostly got your maybe your house, your car, your family, and whatever you had wanted in this life, what the material want has been fulfilled, then you can start on this path of Karma Yoga. We will discuss Karma Yoga in another episode in detail. It will take a few episodes, of course, but first and foremost, you will need to be very clear that your priority in this life at the present time, at the onset of Karma Yoga, is spirituality. You have had enough of the material things. You are satisfied. You don't really want anything more. It's okay. And you have got that, at least that realization that yes, I am now on the path of, definitely on the path of spirituality. I would say it comes only in maybe 10 or 15% of the whole population. Fake spirituality will not really lead you to anywhere. So have a very, very clear idea. And if you want to say that why I am making another video on such spiritual events, there are so many videos and there are so many books. I have read many books and I have been on this path for 12 plus years. So it's sharing of an experience. And what I found is that mostly people really have very dogmatic views on these things. Until and unless you really open your mind, absolutely open your logical mind, you should believe only what you want to believe, what your mind believes that yes, it is believable. Don't believe it when what you don't want to believe. Maybe in your spiritual journey you will start believing one or two things more or a few things more. Maybe you will get better explanations of those things which you first dismissed, and then you will have better understanding. Yes, these things may also be true. But at the start, at the onset, you should believe what your mind feels relaxed in believing. Keep a very, very open mind. My main objective of doing this video and the subsequent ones are to open your minds, because I have felt that most minds are closed. If you close your minds, you will never reach the ultimate. However spiritual you may be, you will have to open your mind. You will have to question. You will have to question. Go on questioning. Go on questioning your Gurudev. Go on questioning everybody. Because until unless you go on questioning and you go on searching for the truth, you will never be able to reach the ultimate. Thank you. Namaste. Goodbye.